Welcome everybody to Time for Learn HMS Jayne Edition. Crazy Cat Jerry PM'd me one day and said, "Hey, I know that you do the FFR thing. Well, I do the HMS Jayne thing, and I think I've done a really super spiffo run in an hour and a half. But there might always be room for improvement. So have a gander and see what you can find. Behold." I guess we should get right into it. Before we begin, those of you coming over from FFR, some ground rules that we need to cover. Number one, there is no such thing as loose items. All key items are at a key item location. Following that, number two, Ruby useless. Ruby just completely useless. So I'm kind of willing to just write that off as like a check entirely, unless it's like a dud check that's in the pool. We'll find out when we get to Earth Cave. Also, the orbs are in the pool, which really is going to mess with what I think the good routing might end up being, because now suddenly we have a bunch of dungeons that are double incentive instead of single incentive. Adamant is always Excalibur, but because we always start the game with the boat, Bicky has just some weird thing. Also, NPCs are in different locations. Like, we'll go to a place and we'll see what that NPC is, and that will tell us what the thingy is. We don't need Crown for Ordeals. We don't need Canoe for Onrak. Feel like that largely covers the main differences. So before we get started, let's diagnose party, right? I see Fighter Rainbow. Perfectly reasonable, perfectly sensible. Based on some chatter I saw in the HMS Jayne community, it seems like wall is a thing that you want. So, if that's the case, I see, I see the rationale for bringing a white mage. I still don't like it. I think that white mage might be better served if it was a black mage. But again, this is not my domain, so that's only a suggestion. We joined the action already in progress. Oh, chat correcting me that intelligence is a real stat now. So null spells are actually worth a crap. Also, I just noticed that we turned encounters off to 0. Very good idea to turn them to 0 in this beginning section. None of these fights are going to be worth our care or attention. The crop, which that's on the YouTube side, that's not on my end. Bear with us as we piece together half of what we find. Opal armor, pile of cash, and eye drops. Opal armor seems like a good early find. I feel like the pathing through the middle is faster to Garland. And that's an orb, so that's probably the fire crystal. And we're just going to mash attack power. It looks like we start with gear. Yeah, all characters start with gear, which is a decent difference. We got us a butt ton of levels. We're going to rescue the very round princess. Spherical, you might say. So we've got Chime and the Fire Crystal. Chime is not something we need to give a crap about right now. We don't even have a canal, and even if we did, I don't believe they have open docks. That is a fast boat. So yeah, let's check some shops. Whoa, hold it. Back your butts up. Let's see, we've got Lightbringer, which I believe is post-game gear. That is the Red Mage Super Sword. We've got Judgment Staff, which, if my memory recalls correctly, that just fires off a nuke as soon as you use it as an item. So already I'm looking at vendoring that diamond armor to pick up some of this to just trivialize any grind as soon as we come across it. Sage's Surplus looks expensive. I don't know what it does. The rest of that is just kind of whatever, especially Opal Gloves. Sage's Surplus, that's gotta be a shirt of some kind. Lightbringer casts Fade, Judgment casts Nuke, Runex casts Kieriga, and does guaranteed hits for 25. Sage's Surplus is +5 in. Level 1 magic, we got us some temper. And nothing else we care about. Level 1 white, we've got Cure 2, Fog 2, although we don't... I know magic is deadly in this, but I'm assuming that melee is still not really a thing, so I'm looking at not taking the Fog 2, but Cure 2 is a thing that the white mage can do. Again, we're not looking for the shop item, because the shop item is always a caravan, and it's always the bottle. What it turns into will be anyone's guess. In Provoca, what do we have? So Predator costs, whatever that... right, yeah. Magic spell costs are not what... Oh, level 1 and 2 spells specifically have their vanilla MB costs. Interesting. So let's look at level 2 white magic. I see Invis 1, I see Life 2, I see Fade. Oh, this is a happy white mage. This is a happy red mage, too. So this is a thing that I always tell people who are looking to like improve their menuing, like improve their menuing in combat, just whatever. Granted, it's not going to be as big a benefit because in HMS Jayne you can apparently turn the encounters off. However, one thing I always recommend to do is to purchase spells in a specific order. You always want the AoE first, and then you want like an insta-kill spell, something that would kill stuff, but not necessarily the same as straight damage would. Your Quad X's, your Quakes, your Banes, etc. And then after that, all the support magic. So if in this case, I would probably just go with Holy first and then Full Life. I'd probably just leave Invis alone. But yeah, Holy first. That way you're only having to like down and enter. The GBA version also has memory setup. I don't like memory setups because that means that you're locked to like you're locked to a thing in battle, and as soon as you deviate from that, you'll have to deviate back. I don't like memory functions. I just don't. I'd rather just manually memory to it, or manually like maneuver to it every time. Let's see what level 2 black magic got. We got Quake, we got Bane, we got Fire 3. Seems good. To note, we want Fade over all of those, so it's okay that we bought our white magic first. Generally, what I like to do is I like to look for... I also, note to self, start using the GBA terms. We went to the white magic shop first to look for Holy, and to see whatever white magic things we want. Great. I would also go check out the black magic shop right after, because if Flare is there, Flare is a strictly better Holy. Like just take it. Like it's more accuracy, it's more damage. Just take it. We lucked out here that Flare isn't here, but also because we have Holy, we don't need Faraga. Quake and Scourge. If MDef insta-kill rules for Fiends still apply, this is a solution for Lich and I guess Tia and maybe Kraken. I'll let my expert in chat correct me if MDef is still a thing. So yeah. No buy Firaga. Only buy Holy. Holy will always be better than Firaga. Okay, yes. Chat helpfully correcting me that yes, Quaking the Lich is still a thing. Insta-kills are still a thing. Hey, that's a vampire. That's going to get us access to Sarda eventually, question mark? So it looks like we're still operating on melee because our characters don't have the MP to cast our Funtime Happy spells yet, except for our Black Mage. Casting Diriga, so that ought to level them. Yeah, there we go. And we got some levels. So is our reward for that the vampire fight? Oh, the rat's tail. Okay. Alright. Well, we can class change now. So that's a thing. Oh, it looks like we had... Okay. So, it looks like we had the magic power to do stuff in that fight, but we chose not to. Whenever possible, always have the caster... Because, like... Yes, only one Firaga needed to blow things up in that fight. However, we do have 3 people capable of casting the magic necessary to end that fight in one action. Having all 3 cast would have prevented some of the stabby rounds from going off. Also, might have got us through the fight with our fighter intact, just to help kind of spread the levels out. Still get access to magic at certain levels? Today's drink of choice is blue. Alright, so in our Turbo Boat 4000, we're headed for Elfland, I assume. Because we're still looking for a canal. We can't really go anywhere else. I don't recall us checking weapons and armor shops in Pravoka. Given how bonkers strong the Canarius shops seemed, I feel like I'd be really interested in what every single shop in this game has. Resistance gear seems like at the very top of the list of things I want. If not that, then I mean, we have the Judgment Staff located, so there's our one and only caster item we ever need. Let's talk level 3 Black Magic. We got Blizziga, we got Fyra, we got Saber. 2 Blizzigas seems really good. Also, because we've located Holy, I don't really care what damaging magic is in white magic, because it'll only ever affect undead, which means it's going to be inherently worse than even Blizziga. Like, Blizziga will push over a bunch of undead. Even though they resist it, they just don't have the health to stand up to it, or the MDEF sometimes. And because we can only buy 2 of the things in the white magic shop, buying a Blizziga is fine. It's not gonna like ruin any of our stuff. We have an Exfer, we have Arm 2, and we have Heal 2. Heal 2, or sorry, so Harm 2 is a thing for the white mage to do. I would not pick it up on the red mage. Heal 2, Healera, is a thing I probably want on both red and white mage, because Volcano's a thing, and just spamming Healera outside of combat is going to be real good for overcoming that whole burning lava thingy. Exfer for swag strats? I don't see a need for Exfer outside of that. I don't really see a need for Exfer given our other spell complements right now. Yeah, check confirming that because intelligence is a thing, Healera is real good. I'd stand by that. Oh right, 4-slot Healera, only the white mage can get it. So yeah, I definitely would have wanted that on the white mage. Level 4 white, what we got? We got heal 1, we got A-Ice. Alright, so given that... No, I still can't justify A-Ice because it's only 1 element out of like 8. If it break on all 8 fiends in chaos via dispel, yes. If you successfully X-fer, the lowest Brack will go is like a 6% chance. And for a lot of fiends, it'll go a lot higher than that. Mute does not stop enemy skills. Cool, so it's even less useful. What do we got in Black Magic? We got Quad X, best spell in the game, and we got Haste. There we go. 2 spells. So, here's why Quad X, aka Kill, is my favorite spell in the game. Now, I don't know how this rando does stat randomization, if it does stat randomization, but if it doesn't, we have a guided homing missile to most every enemy in the game. If they have 300 or less health. Oh, chat telling me that Kill does not work the same, and I just get to be sad about it. Never mind. We got past. It's unclear how Spike Tiles works in this game. However, it's still kind of a habit to like always save. Oh, Quad X works the same, but bosses still have double health. Take it. You just gotta do math during the fight, and if you get within 300, just. Oh, you can save anywhere. Alright, well, then yeah, save in front of what I assume to still be a Spike Tile. And yeah, I would not take any of these encounters, there's no reason to. Hey, Black Shirt. Seems fine. All Spike Tiles are the same? Alright. That tells me A, they exist, and B, they're the same. Opa Helmet, neat. It's not a ribbon, so I'm not ecstatic, but, I mean, it'll do. We've got our tail. Yep, nope. Can't equip Black Robe until after class change. We can use it in combat? Question mark? Guy Gear's better than Black Shirt? Oh. Well. Alright. Guy Gear's Black was his best armor? Interesting. So we've got this fight. We've got our lovable Pisca demons / wizards / calamari faces. Holy time! Ooh. They're gonna resist that. Oh wow, Int really is a thing. Okay. Alright, what do we get? Adamant. Alright, so we got our Excalibur. Not the most useful thing at the moment, but we'll be happy to see it. Like, we wanted to find that before Endgame. No, wait. Sorry. Right. That's not Narek the Dwarf at the Narek the Dwarf spot, it's some other person. Man, this whole no encounters thing is real nice. Alright, away we go. Just gonna casually run back to the Turbo Boat 4000 and go find out what our dwarves are hiding. Okay, like, it's... I see, so it looks like starting gear is randomized? Interesting. Like, you start with a weapon and an armor? Hi, airship. The land bridge where the canal goes cannot be walked across if it's soft block. Makes sense. Alright, so we got our airboat. That opens up a lot of things to do. Let's see where we go. We're stopping... So, we're stopping in Melmond. For a gear shop check, I'm okay with this. Level 5 magic is not really a thing we need right now, because let's review our arsenal. We've got Fire 3 on a black mage, we've got Holy on 2 mages. I'm kind of more interested in finding key items or finding something to grind against or something. I don't hate the magic check, but I feel like a key item hunt would better serve us. Well, 5Y, what do we got? We got Harm 4, we got Cure 4, Red Learnable after promotion, and Heal 3. Seems real good for the white mage. You want that Kiraja. Oh, well, Diaja, sure. Again, if we were gonna buy the Diaja, I would have bought that first, so it's easier to menu too. We got... that looks like garbage. Free cash out of the black robe seems good. Sell that worm killer seems good. Hello Warp. Warp is going to be very, 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 very helpful. Hello Nuke. Nuke after promotion for the red mage feels bad, but we can get it for the black mage now. Otherwise, blah, blah, blah. Daiga's Harm 3. That was Diaja, though, I thought. Which Diaja's Harm 4. Yeah, so we definitely want... oh no, Nuke is red learnable. Interesting. Oh. Teleport is floor moving spell, Warp is insta-kill, so Warp is Zap. Yeah, we don't need Zap. So in my head, we need to hit up as many free checks as we can get. As I recall from my synopsis notes, Sarda is locked behind Vampire, ? Circle of Sages is locked behind Lich. So those aren't on the table. I'm looking at a very, very cheeky... Actually, no, we need levels. I'm looking at Ice Cave, and maybe turn off... Okay, Sarda is free, so Sarda first, and then I'm looking at Ice Cave, and maybe turn off some encounters while we're in there. So here's the problem with Crescent. There's going to be a lot of stuff in there that we can't afford and can't learn because it's post-promotion for the Red Mage. I like knowing where things are, but got to go do other stuff. Whoa, hang on. Oh, what we got in here? X potions and cottages and lunar curtain. Lunar curtain sounds like one of those things that I remember being important. I think that's self-cast wall. So just buy a ton of those and turn your white mage into a holy totem. Oh, Lunar Curtain cast Null Death. Never mind. Don't buy Lunar Curtains. Alright, level 6 white. What do we got? We got Wall, Invis 2, Harm 3. We have Harm 4, we have Holy. I don't see the real need to pick up Harm 3 on this white mage. Wall on 2 casters seems really super good. All the firepower are going to be carrying around. I actually don't even see the need for Invis 2. Just go straight power. We got Ice 2, we got Confuse, we got Teleport, and we got Death, which by process of elimination, Death is Rub. So yeah, Warp and Bail. Oh, right, Holy is... right. We're operating off of a MP pool and not charges. So Holy is 5 MP. So yeah, don't need any Dia spells at all, ever. So here's Volcano. In terms of routing, this is the closest place to have our next easy check. We've also got 4 separate tiles in here, but I don't believe the tiles are shuffled, so that's a little eh. But if we're still... because like we got those judgment staffs in Canaria, right? So an armory looting will get us a long way to picking those up. And then we probably have the firepower to blow up a carry while we're here. Okay, no spike tile shuffling yet. Alright, that's fine. We can get some levels off of fires. I'd be a little scared of Agama now that intelligence is a thing. Judgment Staff costs 120k each? I could swear that the shop said 20k each. That's real low damage on that Holy. It only shows 5 digits? Oh. Hey, Ice Armor. We need that stat. LOL Power Staff, Noble Helmet, Bucket of Cash, Thief's Gloves. I don't know what that was. Ultima Weapon, that seems fancy. Looks like we can't walk along the bottom and we're avoiding that tile. Gurworm. This party could take a Gurworm and we need the experience. I would have probably gone for that set of chests just to see what else we could have fished out of there. Alright, if we're not housing and going back inside... Okay, so there's a lot of things I feel like that cross over from FFR to HMS Jayne, and this was, as someone called it, a fizzleism that came up in a recent broadcast race. Don't enter Volcano unless you're going to kill carry. The double dip always costs more time than it's worth, except for whatever unicorn scenario. Because like you took the time to get here and you went inside and you got your stuff and then you left. And then later you're going to have to take more time to come back here, go past the area where you just were, and then head downstairs and kill carry. You save a lot more time than you probably realize if you just fold both of those into just one trip. You arrive, you get your stuff, go downstairs, blow up carry, skedaddle. Chat also mentioning that we should probably cash in the tail. I'd agree with that. But we really want a spell that's here. What do we want? We're looking for Null All? We're looking for Null All. So here's another reason why Chat was correct in pointing out that we should have gone to Cardia first, and why I did not like this magic check first, is that we're gonna end up quadruple dipping Crescent Lake. First time for the first check, second time to buy Null All for the White Mage, third time to buy Null All for the Red Wizard, and then a final fourth time to get the key item. Yay. We're getting teleport, right? There you go. Are you wearing a tie with a t-shirt? How dare you mock my business attire? Alright, back in the party bus. Where are we going? Ice Cave? Ice Cave or... So I feel like this just reinforces my point that this should be a single dive. Also, this is not the way you get through this floor. So yeah, if these two dives could have been combined into a single dive, this would have been a massive time save. Are we doing an Agama grind? Are we doing a ye olde fashion, everybody get your lawn chairs out Agama grind? Yeah, okay, we're doing an Agama grind, and it feels like we're getting a lot of levels out of this Agama. Heat is a bit of a problem for this party. We're gonna have to be doing healer at every turn, but as long as that fighter connects, we're fine. Why are we danning the red mage? We're tempting fate by tempting... We're really tempting fate by riding with our red mage at this low health. Chat telling me that the red jacket ignores fire. I'm going to assume that that's what the red mage has equipped. What a wonderfully timed Agama grind so that I can fix why my webcam went to butts. Did that work? No, it sure didn't. Note to self, get a new webcam. Alright, well... The webcam has gone night-night. Also, we're just gonna... We're just gonna... So, we're up to level 19. We're not healing the white mage. Physics scene experience requirements compared to mess he's already running. So, if I had to... Yeah, 19 on a full party grind at this point in the game. Now, like, I get we're not going to get anything... Like, this is our grind for, like, all our experience for the rest of the game. Sure. What level are we aiming for, then? 24? 24 on a full party grind is a little... We're at 22. That looked like a level, so we're probably 23. That looks like 24. Chat pointing out level 26 is where we get level 6 magic. So that might be our target, so that we can get warp. So we can do Ice Cave with warp. Red Mage gets level 6 magic at 29, but what's at level 6 that the Red Mage... Oh, null all. Yeah. Alright. In terms of the available choices of tile to do this at, Agama's probably the best out of available options. There's 26. And up we go. So chat might be correct that we're headed for 29. 29 feels awfully high. But if that's where we get level 6 magic, I think I'd just go for the one wall. Also, if the goal is to get that Red Mage to 29, well, we are just... Full Life is the best healing spell in the game. It's better than Kirija by 1 health, so... There we go. Oh yeah, that's right. Full life can be used in combat. So we're doing 700 damage against Agamas with our fighter. That seems really good. That's gonna like the Phoenix down. Yeah, but Life 2 is just so strong. Like, it's not just that you bring them back up off the floor. If you bring them back up with, like, you know, a quarter or less health, then any bad turn order is just going to knock them down again. It's the full life part that's so strong. Alright. Are we going? Where are we going again? if... Jack can correct me on this, but, like, if we end up north of 32, I question why we're not building this party around a black belt. I also question what we're digging for, because we've got fast, we've got temper, we've got nuke. Sorry, yeah, we got fast, we got temper, we got flare, we got holy, we got full life, we got null all. I am unsure what more we could want. Exit, I guess, but like, this is a heck of a time price to pay for exit. Oh, Monk has very different formulas, and they're not the bonkers punch cannons that I'm used to? Alright, that's fair. Do they ever end up surpassing Fighter? Nope. Care fight time. What are we doing? So that's a mermaid, so that tells me we're getting slab. Alright, I guess my question for my HMS Jayne expert in chat is at the mid-30s levels, should we have taken a master based on raw damage output? We're gonna do some temper action. Becoming melee's whatever. Double temper's fine. What's the damage on holy? 183. Alright. I think I'm okay with temper over holy in this instance. Depends on if he's class changing. Given that grind, I can't believe we are not class changing, because we want that null all, right? And boom goes to carry 1. So we have our slab. We're headed somewhere. Alright, we're going to translate slab. Sure, it's perfectly efficient play. Awkward spot to park the flying hot dog, so... And we're in Ice Cave. Alright. Again, this is a perfectly reasonable option. I would have hit this, I would have hit the, right after we left Volcano, because, like... Because basically what's going on is, like, our routing, like, we started Volcano, and then we went all the way over to Melman, and we went all the way back to Ice Cave. Like, that, we could have just gone, like, up one and then over one. And what dwarf was that? That looks like an Excalibur dwarf? Does GBA do soft resets? Like, could we have stayed at the inn in Melman, saw that Ice Cave was a thing that we didn't care about, and then just windmill slam reset and been fine? Also, we got bottle money. That's a thing we can do right now. What you doing? Interesting landing spot. It works. Give me that bottle. It does. Alright, this one I'm on the just walk out train. So, if we were going to promote, that was our opportunity to do it. We literally flew over Bahamut's Isle. We're not interested in level 7 magic. We're not even interested in level 8 magic. And what do we got? It's a bridge. We like us a bridge. Now we're interested in level 7 magic. What do we got? We got garbage. Level 7 white, what do we got? It's still garbage. Are we checking? You gotta load up on stuff. I don't know what the Fangs do, but Phoenix Downs seem fine. Right. So, one of the things I'm noting is, yeah, these are all shops we should have checked on the way in. Because we've effectively double-dipped Gaia when that all could have been done in a single route. Because, like, again, like we go all the way through the town and then up and around through the town, and then we go all the way back through the town again, and it's like... Fangs cast, Fire, Ice, and lit 2 spells. Okay, so worthless. That boy looks like a canoeman. Yep. Alright. Alright. This is a good use of warp. Assuming we're leaving, which we are. Okay, cool. So we got our canoe, so now we can travel anywhere we want. We don't have Oxiel, so I don't want to do Waterfall yet. Ordeals is like right there. Bahamut was like right there. No, we're doing a Waterfall play. So, one of the golden rules of FFR that I also feel like really applies here is if you can help it, do the on-rack continent in one shot, because you have to land like in an inconvenient spot and then you have to trundle your butt all over the place. Like, this is something that you should do once, which means only come here once you have both Canoe and Oxiel. We've got so many other places that Oxiel could be. So there's our Bahamut class change, which means Bahamut is something else. We've flown over the Bahamut Island twice. Alright, Bahamut shorts out, as he's wont to do. We're done checking boxes. That's what that teleport tells me, is that whatever we found, we've decided that's good enough. We're just going to roll with this. Based on how we took that carry fight, maybe. Pass Bahamut Island number 3. Landed Ordeals. Pass Ordeals number 2. We are going to Ordeals. Okay. I mean, I wouldn't call it a map check. Does the GBA version have a map check? Should I just start drinking every time we pass Bahamut's Isle? So I'm assuming that these pillars are not shuffled, so take the bottom one every time. I said take the bottom one every time. Need more blue drink. Alright, we made it through Pillar Maze. Here's our Nightmare tile, which, yeah, we're done with experience. Do we have the cash necessary to purchase everything we want? If we don't, I would consider taking some of these fights in the Northern Hemisphere. Or opening more boxes, but he seems confident that we've got everything we need. So there's our Oxyel, so now we get to go double dip the Onrak continent. They'll never turn encounters on. That's probably a good idea. It's a thing I have to consider. Like, there's got to be at least for Sky. Like, Sky has some real good encounters in it. But then again, we did spend a real long time at Agama, so we didn't have to take anything anywhere else. Pass Bahamut Island drink. So, worth also noting, this is a real deep check for a random key item. I would probably have saved, like, I would have saved Onrak Waterfall to be one combined thing. It would have been okay. Having already done Waterfall, C check by itself, I feel like sinks to the very bottom of my list of things to do. Outside of, like, a Sky check. I do a C check over a Sky check. Oh, it is 2 items. No, it's 2 items, but they're in opposite directions. No, a C check would be the last thing I would do. Because at least with a Sky check, the 2 items are, like, on the way to each other. Barrel. Oh, I remember this. I remember this. Oh, this is memories. Glad they left the lights on for us. It was awfully considerate of them. Do this every single time you go down. Well, so I only go down once. We're gonna beeline to what we want, right? Yeah. walk out, you get the reverse cutscene. Yeah, but if you teleport out, like from Kraken area. Oh, nitro powder. Hey, fetch quest. Sorry, I keep forgetting that everything is a fetch quest. But like, that's one of the fetchier fetch quests. So like, that's a thing I would do ASAP once I got out of here. Man, this map looks so different. It's throwing me off. I'm just like, what floor is he on? Oh wait, they have more tiles here. I feel like left on Kraken floor is faster. Hey, robot for cube. We got Chime earlier now, so now Sky is on the table if we want it. But first, we gotta punch ourselves Kraken. We doing double tipper holy? No, we're doing a cast. Also, when are we gonna do fast? Now we're doing fast. Perfect. So yeah, fast temper and... oh, Protera. I don't like it. So, my argument against Protera or Invisera is that you need to layer a lot of casts before you kind of... or no, sorry, that's wrong information. That's wrong mechanics for this. One thing of Protera is okay. Never mind. Bad info. Anyway, we stabbed a Kraken. What sword does the knight have? Ultima weapon? I know we picked up an Ultima weapon at some point. I don't recall picking up anything better than that, and we bypassed X-Cow. Protera is the same thing it was now, because Fog 2 you have to layer charges, whereas Protera is like you just throw it on and you're good to go. Headed to Dwarf Cave, right? There we go. Oh, you can layer Protera? Oh. Oh. Yeah, no. Throw that in the dumpster. You need so many casts of it before it's effective. There are so many other things I'd rather do. I'd rather do healing. I'd rather do damage. If I wanted something to layer up, it would be Invisera, because at least with 6 Invisera casts, we'll be evade capped. Alright, well, we blew up a wall and we found a key. So now we have access to Canaria Treasury, that'll be a thing. The fetch continues. "49 minutes in and we've only found one crystal. It's starting to feel like crystals might be in a fiend dungeon or two. so there's our one piece of fancy gear. There was going to be one of those in the pool. Key in the chest. Now I'm the pirate. Alright, what's on our list of things to do? We've got Bahamut's Island, we've got Sky. Bahamut's Island or Sky is what I'm coming up with. Wait, did we do Sarda? It's been a while. I feel like we've done Sarda. Pass Bahamut Isle, drink. Alright, chat not sure if we've done Sarda, so that would be on my list of things to hit up. Looking for armor. What do we got? Nope. No, we're not looking for armor. Playing tag with a shopkeep. What do we got? None of that's what we want. I don't need a speed drink, we can just cast that. Back in the party bus. Oh, the temporarily boosted stat. Oh, that's probably what that was. Are we gonna? Oh. Alright. I was half expecting him to just, like, taunt me and then just, like, tear off in a direction. I probably would have finished my drink at that point. What do we got? Oh, the loot. Sweet. Necessary, but not what we were looking for. Back in the party bus, we're headed for Sky. Sky's gonna have our rod. So if Sky has our rod, we're missing an awful lot of places. Why are we landing here? This is where it helps to, well, you don't really have easy access to, like, tents or whatever, but if you just, like, drop a tent, save, or no, sorry, you can just save wherever. You should just, like, save and then go do a thing, and if that's not the thing you want, you just mash reset and you're back to where you were. What are we looking for? We're looking for something in some item shop. Unclear on what that is because I'm unfamiliar with what can be in the item shops. But we're definitely looking for something in an item shop. That's all stuff. Oh, ribbon. Hi, ribbon. Give me that ribbon. So, with ribbon for sale, the big problem with save reset is that you have to go through menus. Yes, but for something like a triple dip of the, on-rack continent would be a thing that I do that for. 100k for a ribbon? Yeah. So, like, not knowing just how many menus we need to go through, safety save before going into ice would be a thing I do. Safety save before going to check random item shops or random, like, magic shops or whatever would be a thing I do. Nope, can't land there. Gotta land there. Alright. faster to teleport out. Is it? I'll trust you on that. Alright. Chat's saying it's faster to teleport out than do save and quit strats, so I will trust Strat on that. The opening screen when you turn the game on is so very slow. Alright, that makes sense. Good old Space Cave. What do you got for us today? More fetch! Like, I'm looking at a lot of this tracker of like what we haven't gotten yet, and like so much of it looks like fetch. Like, Crown is fetch. Ruby is useless and we're not gonna like get it. Floater is fetch. Rod's technically fetch if you think about it. Alright, what do we got? That's Crown, so I hope you like fetch. I feel like we would have, if we're looking to really save time on like party healing before a big boss fight, White Mage just throwing out a couple Healigas is probably, I can't think of anything faster than that. Thunderbolt says yikes. Melee says LOL. Bane strats, nope. Bane strats, nope. Just gonna start sipping my drink and not get tilted out. Bane strat, so we're 3 down. That looked like an Earth-based thing. We're still kicking, but not by much. Bane continues to do Bane things. Healiga seems pretty good. Bane number 6. Nope. RNG giveth and the RNG taketh away. Bane number 7's a nope. Alright, I'm just gonna slurp on my drink as a guard against PTSD. Alright, 9 Banes got there. Give me that crown. And away we go. Crystal's closer, let's see where we end up. Straight to Crown. No, straight to Elfland. What? Did we pick up an herb somewhere? We did. How long have we had that herb? Because we just got Crystal, Alright, well there's our Earth Rod. So, at this point I feel like we're in no mode. Like, we've got 3 more things to turn in. Finally, a crystal. Wait, what? Oh, because it was Matoya, we got the Jolt Tonic. That's the thing I'm missing. Okay. I would have fallen for that too, potentially. Get the crown. Yes, the Astos boy. He's over on the left. Pull up. There you go. And another crystal. Seems good. Forget what herb got renamed. Per the thingy that you sent me, Jolt Tonic, question mark? LOL rub. Alright, now we're on 2 crystals. Rod's gonna lead us to Lich, which will be herb. No, sorry, crystal, which puts our last 2 crystals at Matoya and Crescent. And it looks like Ruby is probably just in vanilla Ruby chest, so there's no, like, dud key item that's floating around in the pool, is my guess. Which makes Earth a very, very sad place until you have a rod. There's some hardcore troll moves where you get bumped out. Yeah, I've noticed that. Like the entrance to Earth, yup. I heard you guys like Halls of Giants. That's Floater? So Ruby is a dud that's floating in the pool. Alright. Or when you leave Melman. You're taking the fast route? Nope. I believe up at that junction is the slow route, although the... Oh, this B4 map is different, so that might not be strictly correct with tile pathing anymore. I mean, so much of it looks so close, but there's just, like, weird, goofy shit in the way. Alright, there's our canal. So... Canal's also a dud. But we still gotta go through Lich if we want to get our Crescent Lake Island, or item. Oh. Wait, Dyra? What? No, holy. Alright, remaining checks. Crescent, Floater Desert. Earth Crystal for Crescent Lake. So wait, do you need to kill... Is Crescent Lake free? Like, do you have to kill Lich to get Crescent Lake? Did he ever buy Exit? Not to my knowledge. Yeah, you need the Earth Crystal for Lucan, yeah. Oh, you need the Earth Crystal for Lucan. Oh, wow. Which is awful. That makes Earth Cave a lot worse than I thought. Okay. So we're missing something. There we go. Good news, we found it. Alright. Alright, everybody in the party bus, we headed to Topher. First, a quick stop off for heal pots? Something pots? Something. No. Gear. Or not gear. Weapons? Got one of them. We don't want one of them there juicy judgment sticks? No? Alright. Can't help but notice that this is a not Topher direction. What's going on? Oh, we're back to checking item shops. So, we really, really want something. Genji helm. That's gotta be post-game gear, so we need one of those, one of those. Top off our absorb. Sure. Did we? Genji helm was good, evade boost and so on. Sure. But at some point I feel like we have to give up on the idea of having perfect gear and just pull the trigger on this Topher. Buy exit. Chat calling for buy exit? I don't know what the purpose would be at this point. We only have one place left to go and we don't want to leave it. Okay, we're gonna hop in the party bus and go buy ribbons, right? That's what we're doing, right? It's not what we're doing. Oh, we're gonna go buy ribbons, right? Yeah. No. What? buy ribbons, right? Oh. Pass Bahamut's I'll drink. Elixirs seem okay. Is that what we wanted? Elixirs? Either full healing is a thing that we really need outside of Cure 4, or full mana regen is a thing we really need inside of Topher. What? Oh, giant tonics. Unfamiliar with these? Unsure benefits. Chat telling me these are good purchases. I choose to believe them. Selling a Phoenix down seems short-sighted, but we really needed to scrape cash together for 2 speed drinks. Each giant tonic equals plus 200 max health. I mean, sure. Are we just gonna load these into the chaos fight though? Like what are we doing? I'm eager to see where this goes. With elixirs, you can cap off quickly. Like, I get that, but you can also cap off quickly with Kirija, which we've got. Like, what else is that white mage gonna do? Like, wall cast, sure. Get to 900. Wait, health caps at 999? Look. This is I recognize that this is not my wheelhouse, but as the resident pastor of the Church of Speed and Power, these ideas seem foreign to me, and they scare me. Oh, Ultima Weapon at 1000 is 100 attack power. Question on Ultima attack power at current 600 health versus X-Cal power. Because we had the opportunity for an X-Cal, but we passed on it. Alright, chat doesn't know how to compare Ultima Weapon power at 600 health versus an X-Cal. Alright, these are questions that I would ask, because spending a lot of time just chugging like it's frat house night seems like it could be made efficient somehow. Hi, Lich 2. Like, I get Disrespect Lich 2, but I don't know if White Mage Melee is a level of disrespect I'd be comfortable with, especially with vanilla spells. Temper seems fine. Sure. Big swing, 1200 damage. Lich still there. Alright, that's a north of 2,000 health Lich. Good lord. Not north of 3,500. When did White Wizard get Mazda? I don't know. That's news to me. That's a new development. I don't recall when we got that. It's hard to tell with the top kind of chopped off. I'm missing a lot of these item names. But still, like, our White Mage did 60 swing damage against something with, like, several thousand health. Just holy. Incoming melee. Black Wizard survives. First swing 200, LOL. So, based on that, I feel like... I'm gonna temper like there's no tomorrow. Is that another fast? No. 1200 seems good. Down goes Red Mage. We really want to make sure that... We just... So we're So fast only works once. So none of these excess fast casts are doing anything. So full life and Akiraja, and we're off to the races. Wait, did we not buy Akiraja? Wasn't that level 3? That was somewhere low level. We're gonna let rip the Protera versus Squid Boy. Temper goes off. Bad turn order. Thunderbolt goes off. We're fine. Protera is Fast goes off. Next round. What are we doing? Are we doing healing or are we doing chip damage? We're gonna bust out the Holy. So that damage with Protera reinforces my belief that Protera is not helpful. Holy comes out for 182, that's a lot better than melee. 1300 out of the swing. We're just gonna do the same round over again. That level of damage also tells me Protera doesn't do anything. Multiple thousands at this point. You have to layer a lot of shots for Protera to be worthwhile, is what chat is saying, yeah. So it's like VOD 2, which means I don't like it. Down goes Kraken 2. Tea time. What are we doing? Swing. Temper. Comment in chat, for doing out-of-combat healing, I would be using the White Wizard's magic instead of the Red Wizard's? Agree. The Red Wizard seems to be doing a lot more magic casting a la Tempers so far. LL Bane. LL Bane. Temper goes off. Potion's okay, but we need a fast. We bought a fast on this red mage, right? We didn't, so we're doing a full life. 613 is nope. Magic isn't really doing much, so I don't... Granted, I have no idea how to judge our levels, but judging our complete lack of casting Null All so far... Thunderbolt seems neat. Get that fast off. Big swing. Not a big swing, only 800 damage. Need more tempers. Boss's M-Def seems quite effective, no? Yeah. Big swing for 1200. Nom, counter for 1300. T is still there. Okay, so I'm seeing what people were talking about the massive health fiends. But this also, like, my next question is, how does make black belt function? Ooh, down goes red mage. We're dodging Banes. Null All isn't going to be that great considering Inferno is insane is almost always first turn, sure. So, we're on Chaos Floor. Looks like we had there was a bit of lag there. I can't tell if that was in recording or if that was in, like, in emulator? Monk Master is insanely difficult to explain quickly. Okay. Whatever copy-paste you send me, I'll forward along to the person who requested the review. Hi, Chaos. I love the GBA Chaos Spray because he's just like, oh. Alright. Never mind to fast. Temper goes off. Time for Giant Tonic? Time for Giant Tonic. Doing some preemptive healing. And we're not chugging any more giant potions, but we are going to get this Black Mage back on their feet. Wait, what? What are we doing? Are we not getting this Black Mage on their feet? Because I feel like fast is a pivotal component of this fight. It's a lot of magic power. Alright, Black Wizard back up. More healing going off. What is planned? Speed drink, I think. Other mage does have fast. Alright. Speed drink goes off. I'm gonna do a test swing. Incoming Inferno. Level of Ouch is very high. Very awkward that that happened because with no current health, that was a swing for basically nothing. We're busting out an elixir, which tells me we're afraid of our white mage's current health, or current magic power. Knight continues to do nothing because we've got, like, no health. That boy needs Kiraja. Full life. Full life. Here comes Big Thunder. Big Thunder is keeping our health bad. Chaos has, like, 10,000 health. We've done almost nothing so far. We're hovering at around, like, 2,500 damage done. Here comes Swirl. Knight's continuing to do nothing, so yeah, with the power of Chaos spells and skills in action, boy do I not like Ultima Weapon as like a strategy for endgame. Unless we can just lean into Kira, just spam every turn on that Knight. And down goes Knight. Chaos has gone melee happy. This is very, very bad news for us. Protera is a stopgap measure, but it's... I don't like it. Coming Inferno. Or no, not Inferno. That was Tornado. Derp derp. Yeah, we have a consumable item that seems to be casting Healera across the party, or Heal or Healera, one of the two. It's not great efficiency, but if our white mage has to do something that's not healing, like, I get it. This is a lot of treading water that I'm seeing right now. So far, I've seen 2 Giant's drinks chugged this fight, I believe. There's the Cure 4, which is whatever. We haven't really done enough damage to care. I'm sorry, I keep using NES one. I keep using NES names. Like, I see the spell, I recognize what it does, and I just spout out the NES name. This is not a thing that I will ever stop doing, I'm sorry. Alright, there's our Inferno. Bad turn order results in, yet again, an impressive 800 damage. I mean, 1,500 damage is all well and good, but we really need to turn this volume up if we want to get through this in a timely manner. I'm almost wondering if we shouldn't just leave Black Wizard face down at this point. Stop bothering trying to get it back to life. Just utilize that one Red Mage Tempers. Temper till they're out of mana, and then figure out something, because we're using a lot of actions trying to keep characters alive that have no real right to be alive right now. Incoming Swirl. More double temper? Do we need to refast this knight, I wonder? I haven't looked at his swing count in a while. Temper goes off. Double temper. 16 hits. Okay, so we're still good on fast. 2,000 is... Alright. We're trending in a good direction, but... we still have the problem of having to spend a lot of actions treading water. Down goes Red Mage, another 2,000 is pretty good. Looks like we're prioritizing Heliga over reviving Red Mage. I really want to see that knight get back to full health. Chaos haste himself, that's real bad news for us. 2,500 is good. Bad turn order on swing as compared to healing and tempering. Yep. Red Mage alive would have made this a lot less scary. We're basically on elixiring the Knight strats. Assuming Black Wizard makes it through this turn, like, he's gotta just use an elixir on that Knight. Or not. And we got there. Time of 1:33:36 seems good. We did it. Half the party did, the rest wishing they were. Okay, so let's go into final thoughts, a TLDR of this review. So, number one, I feel like there were some killer spells that were left on the table. Kiraja being huge. Like, if we really want to commit to Ultima weapon strats, I don't think there is a more important spell in this game than Kiraja. Number two, proximity routing is a tried and true method of shaving a lot of time off of a run. The best example I have that I can point to is the number of times that we flew over Bahamut's Island without taking Bahamut's, like, whatever the thingy it was there, because we've had tail for the longest time. Number three, gear, I mean, you did pretty well with gear, I think. Like, yeah, sure, we spent like half of the chaos fight with our people face down. Gear, I think, was okay, but when I see purchasable ribbons and I don't see them getting purchased, I get real scared. The only thing I think that's better than Null All for defending against those skills and everything would have been a ribbon. Yes, it has no absorb, but you don't have to worry about casting no, Null All and having it stick, right? It's just there. So suddenly we're taking half damage from all that stuff that was just flattening us before. Ordering, so I see a lot of reliance on menu on menu memory, and that's all well and good, but I still feel like time can be saved if we order spells by level into a more efficient manner. Like always have like the pew pew spells on the left side, and then offensive support, and then defensive support. Um, those are the big ones, and then some of the little ones like um, getting better at pathing between destinations, um, getting better at knowing what you're going to be doing in combat as soon as you find yourself in combat. Those are things that like everyone can get better at, like everyone, like including myself. And trying to route things in such a way that you don't find yourself double dipping locations, because you might think to yourself, oh well, I only spent like 5-10 seconds in this location. Sure, you only spent 5 or 10 seconds there, but you spent 20 seconds getting there and you spent 30 seconds leaving trying to go somewhere else. I think that, oh, and a suggestion from chat, because this is something I'm kind of foreign to. List the items you're going to want, or yeah, list items you're going to want and which shops they're in. I can't help but notice that we checked that Gaia item shop a lot of times. Even if you just have to keep like a written thing next to your desk of like the pivotal must-haves and where they are, and assume if you didn't write it down at that place, then there's nothing there and you don't care. I think that covers it. Yeah, I think that covers it. So I think I'm gonna call this a time for Learn. Uh, Thank you all for watching. This was a definite learning adventure to be sure. Yeah, see you next time. Bye.